So, I wanted to do just a quick little video as a follow-up to the video that we just put up regarding the wonderful weather. Simply because I watched a short video this morning on a site by a guy called Grant Warrington, right, talking about Florida banning the certain types of trails in the sky. Banning. Now, how do you do that? You can't ban it, right? Okay, because wherever they do this, it's going to drift into various states anyway. So, but the funny thing about it is, right, is in the last 3 months, we've had all kinds of shenanigans going on, right? As everybody knows, people are scratching their heads, can't work out what's going on, right? All part of a, you know, all part of the big old system, all part of the big deception of the public and so on, right? So anyway, we've had, oh, look what they found underneath the pyramid, right? So everyone's talking about that, right? So that completely puts the kibosh on all the Egyptian history followers that think they were tombs and all that. And I was talking to someone the other day about that, and about maybe they had electricity back then, and I was told that I was completely don't be so stupid type of thing again. Of course, now they're saying, oh, there's a possibility that these were energy generators and so on, and it's like, yeah, whatever, right? Everything that goes out is put out for a reason, and that is for people to see it, otherwise they wouldn't put it out. But going back to this this guy's video, Grant Warrington, right, and it's gone in front of the Senate apparently, right, and they're going to ban these trails, right, and he shows that a bunch of things that have gone on, that the military have done, that the government's done over the years and so on, what they did to people in San Francisco in 1958, I think it was, and so on. It's just this huge list, and this report, which is called Owning the Weather by 2025. So all these things, like I said in the video, have been put out for a reason, right? And that's for people to see it and either make up their own mind and believe it, or simply just say, well, we all know they're up to something, and it's not for the benefit of regular people, right? Okay, so anyway, this guy makes all the right points. Good video. And then I read some of the comments. Of course, the comments are absolutely priceless, right? That's the best part of some of these videos. A cup of coffee and reading some of these comments, right? The comments like, yeah, they should ban this in the States completely. Well, what about the rest of the world then? Right? What do you really think? It's just you that they're doing this to? Anyway, even this guy, right, at the end of the video, after bringing forward all the evidence that's shown, even this guy says at the end, but I'm not 100% convinced. Right? Okay, why was that? What, because he was frightened his channel would get taken down and he'd lose all his subscribers and so on? And it's like, you know, all right, it's in the US, so they pull up the old governor of Florida, right? And it's like, oh yeah, he's going to help with all this and that, you know. And it's like, no, mate, they're all involved in this. They're all paid off to do this, right? Nobody's going to take this to no court. People have been trying to take this to court for years. No one's going to do that, right? But the comments are absolutely brilliant, and I'll put a link in this to the video. And again, it shows you how self-obsessed certain people are, right? So again, all these things going on in Florida, going on in the States, but this guy targets Florida, you know, because he lives there and it's so important and all this kind of stuff. And then I actually wrote a comment on there, which doesn't seem to have appeared, which means it's either been taken down immediately or whatever. And I simply said, well, if you think they're experimenting on you from the sky, now my friend's sister believes that the shit that they're pumping into the air is what we think it is, right? Okay, but they all went along with the 2020 nonsense, the biggest experiment ever to be put on the public, right? Followed by the old jibby jab Britney Spears concert program, right? That most of the people that make these comments went along with. Right, so you can see every single time one of these so-called conspiracy stories comes up, we're proved right all the time. So I just thought it was interesting that I would see this video this morning that actually came out a few days before the one we've just did, right? But again, it just shows you that and this guy was saying, you know, he can't believe that people can't see what's right in front of them, you know, which is what we said in the video. And regarding the last video, the fun with the weather, I had a really nice comment from a guy called Tom. Actually wrote an intelligent comment and put some good videos out himself, so thank you for that, Tom in Ireland. But anyway, interesting stuff and a lot more to come.